They are nothing but trouble, and Katna does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit instead, hmm?
What clan are
Will
you?
you allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your
tiny sky
people
people?
certainly made life
They will
more
wear our
interesting.
spears like
One
feathers.
time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru, well, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of
Perhaps
which...
you might. I hope I have something you like. Yo, come back if you need more.
Darling, we must catch up. You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which... Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravine of life. Better meant awaits, Sarentu.
Still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Aranahe is taste.
Relun is a
This
prickly
simple.
one.
What are you looking for now? Eat. Go on now.
Relun is a prickly one. But he is the very best cook. He knows it too. And here, my dear friend, Kitang.
Nafika, taking the Sarentu under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our colors, my young two. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with stern beast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least... you will be hard to swallow.
Stern beast? And this child track? I've done okay so far.
Okay? What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Ito is on my hand. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. ITA will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my own. A respectful will show that you remember the ways of the people.
Come prepare yourself. Stay sharp, young one.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Have you seen many years since your
I'm
people
worried about her.
I made it to the Aranahe. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Captain if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Eat you.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarendu,
If it is
and
not
Kanan
perfect,
should
then
honor
what
that.
is the point?
Come back to HQ anytime you like, alright? You are not alone, and there is much to
Do you know where Vu An is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Vu An offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
Fresher. Herbs bring the dish alive.
Where is your clan?
I hope I am worrying for nothing.
Home tree
Kapla
8.
is right.
It
Do not
cannot
invite
hold
chaos.
so many king lore in the nest.
I cannot face Kapla today. He carries such disdain in his gaze. She is naive. She grieves her mother.
The RDA is still around, but at least that drill is dust.
You seem more settled.
Making the best of things. I want to help. Somehow. Mercer and Harding need to pay for what they've done.
With the Resistance on our side, we have a real chance.
And can make up for the past. How has it been almost 16 years? The humans like to say, better late than never. But it's still too late for Ahari. I didn't stand up to them then.
No one expected you to. We were just children.
That didn't stop your sister. She was braver. The Resistance is the way to honor that.
Even if it means working with the humans here.
Maybe not all humans are the same.
The Sky people are no real. They are.
You there. Come. Quickly now, please. I cannot face that.
Could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zombie, for her no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home tree, telling the little ones of hearts, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting stern beast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Are you a good hunter?
I was never taught how.
Never taught how? What have your people been doing all these years? Did you find a land without hunting? A place where creatures lay down to die willingly? See there, young hunters practice on targets first. Practice, or it will be the stern beast hunting you. You can hit a static target at least. Come, not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious?
What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived? It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see. Your spirit goes to Awa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, meat. You know what to do with them? I think I will show you.
That needs hunters he can count on.
He always does.
Not the sky.
That Tua fancies herself a warrior.
It is time to rest. The hunt will wait till morning.
I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa, and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts.
For me, not the sky people. Poor creatures of the forest walk and find nothing. Stain in his gaze. You there. Come. Quickly now, please.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Can you save me from something of a headache?
Yes, here I go. Come to look down your nose at me, have you?
Now, you know how I love you. But I stand by what I said before. But what does it is not exactly art, is it?
I swear to you, one bite of yovo grilled in sari seeds.
I have some meat from my hunt. Nafika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nafika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree? Edua said it suffers.
The Kinglor are uneasy. We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but
no
their
one
numbers are too many. Gatnad would prefer Edua to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Gatnad should see you still have some Navi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive. Leto calls these berries ripe.
Tua deserves support too.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika agrees.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Katna is inflexible as stone.
Good. Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
Granddad would like this.
Come to better yourself. Stay sharp, young one.
You are courting trouble.
Stranger.
Not this color. No, too dark.
I do not think we have met.
Can you save me from something?
So hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I
Sky
want.
people who are driving them from their home.
The Sky People.
I am
rock
worried,
Allah.
and you should be too.
Alemu, the Sky People are everywhere.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of shell fruit.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarent who we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Aundu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
We do not need outsiders meddling.
You have outdone yourself. The meat was so juicy, and it had that sweet crust given by berries baked to the right heat.
So, you will want another wrap for tomorrow.
The king lord are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. Skyfall drove them out, I'm sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And with so many king lord here, our home tree weakens. See? How the queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease. I find they were done, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. King Lo are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back?
We need to tell Katna.
Wait! You don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their sahik. Here. I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before, I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Where I belong. There is a hunting camp near the forest cliffs. Vifilu is likely to start her search for Itu there.
Maybe something I have will help you in the hunt.
Ah, Sarentu. Have you met our other guest?
It is a good thing to collect the gifts of Awa with our hands.
you are the young Sarantu I heard so much about. Please, come.
Got those sky people. With Ethan by our side once more. Oh, please. Take no risk. Just find him and get him out. You follow the river, and I'll go back the other way.
I'll gather my sharpest arrows and then go.
The sky people and see them fumble about.
I know why you're here.
Only to help.
Or to check on me. Itua sent you. She wants to ensure I don't tell Katnat how she defies him.
Etua is just worried about Itu.
Just like a Sarentu. Eva the diplomat.
I hope so. One day.
Perhaps we need your diplomacy. We are not fighters, and I worry this time we went too far.
What happened?
The sky people creep over Rota, so we push back. It's just the three of us to stay out of sight from Katnat. Usually, it's fine. Exhilarating even. We get home, we celebrate. But this time, Itu never did. He needs me. I must go.
I could come with you.
I'm retracing our steps. It's too far without an Ikran.
I can search here. Maybe he and Zome are closer than you think.
Perhaps. He has a place at the stone pillars down the hill from here. There's a cave at the bottom of the cliffs. Prepare your gear before you go. The sky people move in packs. And save yourself broken bones by using the big leaves to break your fall. Katnat needs hunters he can count on.
Sarantu, have you met our other guest?
The Sarantu. Lure said something about wanting to watch the sky people and see them fumble about.
But she has good instincts.
Those big leaves look kind of flimsy. Only one way to find out.
Katnat is right. We should not invite trouble.
Traveler, come. You might find this interesting.
move it!